Hello beautiful people, my name is Ahodu. If this is your first time coming across my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe and of course join the community. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with loneliness when you relocate to a new country. So without yapping too much, I'll just have to give a background story of my own version of events. So when I moved from Nigeria to Canada, I moved to join my husband. So I never expected that at some point in my relocation journey I would get lonely. Bear in mind that we're humans and most times we crave things other than what we already have. For example, now even married people do get lonely, but don't believe the hype. Married people do get lonely because yes, the person is your spouse, but then again, you have other family members, you have friends, you have colleagues, which you're gonna miss as well. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is that the loneliness factor is real, and I know it's more or less like a controversial topic because the other day a lady was ranting on social media about how lonely she is, how sad she is, how depressed she is and all. And if you're not in that situation, it's easy for most of us to just feel like, move back to your country now if you are lonely. What I would give to be where you are, you're complaining. There are different sides to the loneliness factor, and it's just not ideal for you to trash how someone feels emotionally. That being said, loneliness is general. Everybody feels it at one point or the other, in as much as you have a plan, you have a structure as to when you move to the new country, how you're going to deal with it. Even if when you move to the new country you have children, you have friends, you have families members, you have colleagues, bear in mind that you're coming to the new country with a limited amount of luggage. So you're coming to the new country to start afresh. You're not going to carry your house, you're not going to carry your friends, you're not going to carry everything you own or have where you're coming from, and you're not going to bring everybody from the previous country you're coming from to the new country. So I feel when you move to a new country, whatever country you're moving to, could be the UK, the US, Canada, Europe, any country at all that you're not familiar with, when you move to that country, I want to give you some tips as to how to survive in that new country, whether you are married, unmarried, single, alone, with family, without family, with friends, without friends, with colleagues, without colleagues. Just basic tips on how you can deal with being lonely. My first tip will be for you to build a community. Build a community consciously. Do not isolate yourself. So when we move to a new country, it's easy for us to self-isolate, stay on your own, avoid relating with other people. But I'll tell you, it helps. But even at that, you have to pick and choose the people you associate with, in as much as you don't want to be lonely. But my dear, it's rather you're alone than to be with a bunch of people who adds to your pain and problems. So pick and choose your community wisely. So you have to relate with other people. Like for example, now this is winter and many people are not going out. Get to know people. Okay, get to know people at work. Doesn't necessarily mean you should go around telling people all of your issues, all of your problems, a whole lot of things about yourself. No, it doesn't have to be too personal. Just the basic hello, hi, how you doing? At least you have a community, people to check up on you once in a while, and also people for you to check up on once in a while. The second tip I'll give is for you to set time apart for play and fun. Yes, now when you come to Canada, after a few days or weeks, you have to get serious and get busy with your life. That's when work starts, and that's when, if you have kids, you begin to plan your school runs and everything, even if you have a business. So life gets serious, so you have to be intentional about being goofy. You have to be intentional about setting time apart for you to have fun. Make it a conscious decision that yes, so I have so days to be serious, but I also have so days or so time within a day, a weekend, a month to have fun. It's really important that you set out time apart to have fun. The third tip I'll give will be for you to find activities you enjoy doing by yourself rather than depending on people, because anything can happen. In as much as you have family, you have friends, you have colleagues, everybody has their lives and everyone is busy with their lives. So if at some point you want to hang out with somebody, for example, and they don't want to hang out with you because life happens, they are busy, they have a baby, they have a family, they have different things to do, you can't choose to be angry. So as much as you build a community of people, as much as you set out time to play and have fun, also be intentional about finding the activities you enjoy doing by yourself, because everyone needs alone time. Everyone needs alone time to care for themselves, to love themselves. So the activity could be cooking, could be baking, could be learning how to apply makeup, learning how to do your hair, could be teaching, could be any hobby whatsoever you like that is safe, that you enjoy doing by yourself. Please start it. If it makes you happy, please do it though, because at the end of the day, it's all man for himself. So whatever activities you enjoy doing by yourself, please improve on it, work on it, sharpen it, and just make yourself happy. Friends, family, colleagues, and all will come, and at some point they will go. But at the end of the day, you have yourself, and all you can do is make yourself happy. The next tip I would give will be for you to build relationships outside your culture in order for you to expand your view and knowledge, and also teach others about your culture. So most immigrants, when they move, they just want to stick to their community. Oh, I'm from Nigeria, I want to play with people from Nigeria alone. No, don't do that, please. Okay, try and make friends with people from other cultures, other races. It really does help. It will not discriminate. Do not say, oh, I just want to play with people that look like me, people that speak like me, people that act like me. Get to know people from different countries. There are people from India, people from other parts of Africa. Just spread your wings. You may be surprised at the end of the day that that person from a different country may be one of the best decisions you've made since moving to a new country. A bonus tip will be for you to keep in touch with your family, with your friends, with your ex-colleagues, ex-schoolmates back at home. Please don't forget that. Most people, when they move to a new country, they are just like, oh, I'm done with everything I knew in the past. And it's just funny because at one point or the other you will need them, because you need to talk to them, you need to relate with them. I mean, sure, the time difference matters, but once in a while, just try to communicate with them. It doesn't have to be every day, but if you can reach out to those you left back at home, you guys can just catch up on all the things that you've left behind. It really does help, because after such conversations, you just feel more sane. You just feel a little happier that at least my root is still intact. Okay, so when you feel lonely, when you feel sad, when you feel like, oh, why did I make this decision, always remember the goal. And I am an advocate for relocating with a goal in mind. And most times your goals may not just go like you planned. But when things get tough, when things don't appear to look the way you expected it to look or go, do not forget the reason you made that decision in the first place. It's advisable that the reason you made that decision is not shaken, because when life hits and everything happens, it begins to make you feel like, why did I make this decision? Make sure those reasons are solid, those reasons are good enough reasons. Okay, so please note that you are not alone. Please know that you have a community here. So for some of us that have moved from our home country to a different country, please comment in the comment section, how do you deal with loneliness from being apart from the things that you are familiar with, so we can help each other learn together and of course grow together. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment in the comment section below, share. Till next time, bye beautiful people.
It's connected to you.